again, guys. I gotta put a little skull in for this video. Let me tell you, we're gonna be taking a look today at the 1999 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. Now this is not your all-stock Jeep Wrangler, folks. I mean, this is something unique, special, got a ton of add-ons, aftermarket modifications. It is definitely a really cool Jeep. Stay with us, man. It's been a while. We're getting started again here on Charleston Car Videos. Let's do it. All right, everybody, we're getting started off right on the front end. Now, of course, like the past videos we've done today, we are going to take the key, we're going to get in, we're going to go drive it right up the road here and see what it's all about. Again, 99 Jeep Wrangler Sahara, it's in white. Guys, just off the get-go, don't stop watching, but again, I'm not a super duper expert on Jeep Wranglers. I'll tell you what I see with my own two eyes today. I will do that. I'll tell you the price, the mileage, and mainly what we're going to do on a for sale video like this. I'm going to let you see the condition of it. I'm going to let you know what the owner has told me to tell you, and we're going to go from there. So anyways, let's get her started right about now. Man, we are in the beautiful area of Charleston, South Carolina, and let me tell you, it might be a little cold today, but there's a palmetto tree. Summertime is on the way. Springtime will be here very soon, and that's the time when Jeeps start selling. You know, it's kind of like motorcycles, guys, you know, and boats. There's a time of year where people just don't seem to buy them as much, and then when spring and summer come, everybody wants a boat, motorcycle, or a Jeep here in the Carolinas to get out and have a good time and cruise around, drop the top off, show off a little bit, whether you're a guy or a girl, you know, everybody wants to have a little fun. So how is Mr. Chad going to actually get in here, right? I mean, because I just thought about that. I'm like, you know, I'm getting a little old, guys. I'm 38. There's no step here. I mean, do I need to carry a ladder around with me while we're doing these videos? I don't know, but one thing's for sure, I'm going to figure out a way to get in. Stay with me. All right, we're going to get in this Jeep somehow, I'll tell you that. Well, it makes it easy when you got this right up here, don't it? But this is definitely not a vehicle for grandpa or granny. You know, well, anyways, let's just do it, okay? I'll worry about the door here in a minute. I'm trying. Man, and it definitely don't work when you got a pair of Wranglers on that are 5'10s, the skinny jeans. That ain't working, so. Actually, they're not Wranglers, they're Levi's. What am I talking about? All right, I got it now, though. There's a handle here, and there's a post up here. You know, that kind of felt good, to be honest with you, man. It made me kind of feel like somebody cool grabbing a hold of these handles and climbing up into this unique vehicle. Man, you talk about custom, though? Man, first off, we're going to get all into it, but I'm loving these seats. They're brand spanking new. They're Corbos. These are not cheap seats. The owner told me, he said, Chad, make sure you let them know that I have the back seat for it getting recovered to look just like these. So he's gonna have the back seat matching the front seats. I don't know if it's gonna be a Corbo seat, but he's gonna wrap it in some nice material to flow nicely with all this. Right now you don't have a back seat back here, but I mean, hey, you're buying it, you're gonna spend the money on this, you're gonna get everything we got to offer and more. All right, let's go ahead and close our door. Don't fall out. Boy, oh boy, man. But yeah, here's that handle. You got one right there. You got another right here. This is cool, man. I mean, just think, guys, if you're watching, I mean, you buy this and you pick up some honeys. You got the seats in the back. They got the tank tops on. I mean, it's summertime. You are going to be loving life, guys. And girls, I mean, if you're buying this, put the tank tops on, go out cruising around. I mean, you're gonna have every guy in town going, what? Look at that. Okay, I'm just saying. I know everybody listening knows what I'm talking about. I'm already visualizing it, man. Beautiful girls, cute, hot, whatever, out there having fun. Hey, the country girl, eating some chicken wings, going out, driving a Jeep, who knows? Anyways, just having a little fun. That's all, guys. Don't take it too seriously. Okay, but let's go ahead and crank her up, quit on yapping these jaws here, and I know some of y'all are saying that. So how do we crank her up, right? It is a stick shift. It's been a while since I've driven a stick. You got your four-wheel drive there. I'm liking the cue ball. Kind of reminds me of a pool ball, right? Cue ball going on. You got your traditional e-brake. Also, this is wrapped in some kind of rhino liner or some kind of spray-in bed liner. There's a lot going on in here. I'm liking the white. This is all custom. Put my foot on the clutch. Crank her up. Oh yeah. I mean, cranks right up. Mileage, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the way. 161,833 on the miles. We got a custom steering wheel. You got a Sony head unit in here. Looks pretty good. Also has a USB auxiliary. AC definitely is working. You got roll-up windows with a manual, which is just fine. Jeeps, people get it, you know. You got these really cool speakers back here. And let's save some for the review. Let's get on down the road. I'm gonna have to though switch out for a minute so we can. All right, guys, where is the GoPro camera when I need it? You know, just bought a GoPro about 2 months ago, maybe even a month ago, and of course I leave the house today without it. Yeah, we're definitely bringing it back next time, but we're gonna do the best we can. I gotta be careful now. I don't want to wreck this bad boy. This thing is really cool. All right. This is definitely different sitting up high like this. This is definitely very unique. And guys, wait until y'all need to stay around on the channel, man. They have some cool stuff out here. They got a Bigfoot truck. I mean, this thing's lifted way up in the air and blue. I mean, you're gonna love it when we get there. Anyways, guys, again, the mileage on this Jeep is 161,000 to 2,000. No, it's actually 1999. One little tidbit of information about Jeeps. From what I have seen in the years and read, Jeep Wranglers are, in America, #1 for holding up resale value. They hold up the most resale value out of any American vehicle on the road. All right. Wow. I mean, of course, you know, this is not our muscle car, okay? This is a different type of vehicle here. You know, this is something you're going off-road and you're getting in the mud. I mean, I don't know what you want to do with it. You can ride it around town, show off a little bit, but it's really cool. You know, I know a lot of guys and girls out there do that rock climbing stuff. Personally, I've never done it myself, you know, but I know there's people out there who do it. I think the Rubicon version of the Jeep is more for doing the rock climbing, but I'm sure this one can get the job done. It's got a lot of cool stuff on this car though, man. You got the LED taillights, the LED headlights. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Man, it definitely is different though. It's my first time ever driving a vehicle like this. And there's a first time for everything, but again, I have never in my entire life, 38 years here on the planet, have driven a Jeep sitting this high up with this many modifications on it. This is incredible. Anyways, let's take it to a good spot and let's park and do some filming. All right, guys, before we get out, we're gonna cut some lights on. I'm gonna cut on every light this freaking Jeep's got to offer. I mean, it's got them all over the place. So we know that our headlights are right here. Pull that out. Man, it feels good, man, just pulling that little thing out there. Ooh, yeah. Okay, then you got this down here, which is actually really cool. You got these different switches. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit and have a look. They actually have the information on them that's needed to be able to see. LED light bar, that's the one in the front on the hood. Then you got your LED light bar in the back, I believe, okay, or maybe on the roof. I'm not sure until we get out. I'm not gonna mess with this stuff. I think that has something to do with the four-wheel drive and all that. It says rear air locker and compressor. Again, not messing with that. And then right here we got LED pod lights, whatever those are. And then we got rear LED pod lights right there. So we got, man, all these switches with names on them. Very nice. I'm liking that. Got this little horn here. Let's click that and see what that does. Nice loud horn. I mean, holy moly, sounds really kind of cool there. But it's not one of those horns that goes. Anyways, you got that going on there. You got your book in here. Very nice. Very a lot of metal going on, so it has that kind of industrial industrial kind of feel about it. I hope that's not metal. Man, if that popped out on you, that would hurt like hell. It's just plastic, but that's got airbags in there. It got driven by design, whoever this company is here, and got this little spot to throw stuff up there. So that's probably aftermarket. Looks like this was painted in white at some point. Whoever did it did a really nice job on it, okay? So that looks good. There is the mileage. I'm gonna go ahead and light that back up for you. 161,834. Okay, we got our e-brake on. Looks like they also painted these door panels in white. That definitely seems like it'd be a bit difficult to keep clean, and the door just kind of goes all the way out there. All right, guys, let's get out. I got to remember that we are not low to the ground, so you definitely want to. I mean, we're pretty high up there, man. I mean, not that high, but high enough where you could bust your butt or sprain your ankle getting down the wrong way. All right, let's go ahead and close her up, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started what we're here to get started on. Let's take a look. Again, guys, it is for sale. As I always do on my for sale videos, we will show you the current condition of the car. If it has any dents, stings, scratches, I'll show them to you. Any imperfections, I'll show them to you. I'll show you the good, the bad, the mods, the price, the mileage. I'll show you as much as I can to help you make an informed decision about buying this car. Because I know there's a lot of folks probably that will come from out of town and get something like this. So we definitely got a lot of LED lights going on out here. I mean, it's so bright I got to have my sunglasses on. But just to go ahead and show you, I got everything lit up. Every light and blinker on this Jeep is lit up right now. You got these here. Guys, this stuff is not cheap, by the way. You got a winch on the front. Got the Rubicon logo there, driver recovery products, okay? I mean, this is the real deal, folks. This is going to pull somebody out of the damn mud if it needs to be happening, okay? But very clean Jeep. I don't know how much mud pulling someone's did with this one because it, again, is in really good shape. But you got your blinkers here doing a great job. You got, I don't know if those are aftermarket or not, but they got to be. I mean, I don't imagine Jeep puts LED lights on here with LED blinkers like that on the headlight, but man, they look amazing. You know, this is definitely going to brighten up the road or out there in the woods or wherever you're at nighttime. I mean, this is great. Longevity out of these lights too, and they're nice and bright. They're nice white color. You got LEDs right up there. Take a look at that good looking light bar going on. I mean, my goodness gracious. Then you got those pods we were talking about, one there and one there. Then you got the Safari rack up top. You got that thing over there. Again, I have no absolute clue what that is other than just guessing that if you are in the water, and I'm thinking, guys, let me know in the comment section if I'm right. Again, don't give me a hard time. I'm trying to learn myself, and I know a lot of y'all teach me at the same time, but I'm guessing Safari snorkel. Snorkel in the pool, that's going to keep you breathing when you get underwater. So I'm assuming that's exactly what that bad boy does right there, okay? And I'm sure that's not a cheap piece of machinery there to get. So this thing's got some expensive modifications on it. Lights here. We're going to look under the hood here as well, but there's your shocks. You got your Fox going on under there, okay? Good looking white springs. I mean, just look at this thing. My goodness gracious. I mean, it's got it going on. I know a lot of Jeep guys watching right now know a lot more than I do, but I'm going to show you another thing real quickly here. You're not going to be able to see this from the other side of the rim, but you also have slotted rotors right there, okay? I mean, there's a lot going on under here, folks. Okay? Got a little bit of surface rust going on right there, but that's not a problem, man. I mean, this is what these do. They're meant to get into water. Big tires, very nice. And of course, my camera battery would start blinking red on me right now, and I just switched it out about 15 minutes ago when we started. Bad battery. Anyways, we're gonna have to ride back down the road and go get another battery. You got your Wrangler tires, Goodyears, aftermarket wheels, black rocks. Got these big old spikes coming out, pretty sweet. Tires look like brand spanking new, in great shape. I mean, you got that. Let's get as much done as we can right now. Looks like you even got some netting going on back here. I can't see it too well with the video camera, but there's a net right there. Back tires. I mean, the modifications just keep on continuing. I mean, look at this. More pods. I mean, those are LED. My goodness, this thing is interesting. I mean, it's got a ton of mods on it. I'm loving how it's white. Then it's got this black trim right here. Oh, this is so cool. Man, what a cool looking car, right? Take a look at this. Well, I had to go switch out batteries real quick, so we got a nice fresh battery. Ah, man, I tell you, if you ever decide you want to be a YouTuber or a camera guy or a video guy, make sure you buy lots of batteries. Because I'll tell you one thing, batteries do die. And they'll give you some problems, they will, especially in certain situations like just a minute ago. Right in the middle of filming, had to get in here and drive up back down the road just to go get a battery. But for this kind of vehicle, well worth going to get it. All right, let's get back down where we were at and we'll be right back. Guys, let's get back to filming like we were earlier. I think we were kind of at the back of the Jeep checking out the rear end, so let's go ahead and get back into it and see what's going on. All right, so where we left off at was kind of in this back area here, and of course the little moss would get right up on there. And man, it looks perfect, don't it? Almost just like it came off a photo shoot, right? I guess we are doing a photo shoot, but we'll just leave it there for now. But even got a shovel, kind of help yourself shovel yourself on out the mud if you need to do that. Man, talk about someone coming to the rescue if they got this one right here. But anyways, back tires in good shape. When you got acorns in the tires, I don't think I've ever said that. I say if you got rocks in your tread, you know you got a lot of tread. But when you got acorns in there, you know you got tread when you got an acorn in the tire. How about that, man? We need to copyright that one. But anyways, let's take a look at the back. There you go, man. Got a nice stance to it. Got that big old safari rack up there. I mean, this thing is looking good. The exhaust has definitely got its own unique sound about it. It's not too loud. It sounds good when you're going down the road. It's not too pesty, you know, but it's got a good tone about it. And ARB going on right there. Again, some of y'all will know a little more about this than I will. And my job today is basically to show y'all this vehicle the best that I can, and that's what we're doing. If you need more information on it because you're interested in possibly buying it, then you need to get in contact with me, and I'm gonna put you in touch with the man that's selling it. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look in the back here. The soft top's in good shape, by the way. The back window, there's no stickers on it or anything. I mean, it's in good shape. Got a nice, nice tint on it. But there's the back. It's got this spray liner or whatever this is. This, I guess you would call that undercoating. It's all over the inside, and got a nice clean mat, very clean Jeep, that's for sure. And again, like I said earlier in the video, that back seat's getting recovered right now, and it'll be ready soon. Also got this thing going on here. Smith built original. Looks like you can probably stick stuff down in there like tools, screwdrivers, or whatever you want. If you can get something in there, you can get it in there. That's pretty neat, interesting. It's like everywhere you look on this Jeep, there's something kind of unique and special about it, right? Even something like that you technically wouldn't even probably pay attention to. I almost forgot about it myself. Anyways, it looked like probably a spare tire would sit on the back of here at some point. But there's no spare under it. So again, a fifth wheel, you could either strap it up on top of the roof there or put it right there where it's supposed to go at. I do not know if there's a fifth wheel that comes with it. So that's something you might want to ask if you're interested in buying it. But there it is, guys. I mean, we're going to hop up on this tire here in a second and see if we can kind of get a look at the roof line up there. Because again, I think that's important for a buyer. So let's see if we can climb up there. Try. Kind of hard to do with a camera in your hand. This is when a GoPro really comes into effect. Hold on a second. All right, guys, if there's a will, there's a way. I done figured out how to get up here. I'm basically standing on the tire. You do not want to stand on that, okay? I weigh 215. That could break that. You stand on the tire. Okay, folks? But this rack seems to be in pretty good shape. Now, really, the main part wanted to show y'all the roof, okay? And show you how in good shape that soft top is in. And also, this up here is in good shape. You know, if you wanted, man, you could lay a big old piece of plyboard up here or a piece of diamond plate metal, you know, diamond plated, and you could sit stuff up here. You can do whatever you want, man. You could have a cookout and freaking hang out up top if you wanted to, but anyways, in good shape. Tons of accessories on this Jeep for sure. Let's go ahead and see if we can hop back down. A little easier getting down than it is getting up. All right, guys, the next thing we need to do is pop the hood, and then we're going to take a look at the inside one more time, and then we're going to take her back down the road. All right, guys, I will tell you, when you have a Jeep that sits up high like this, it does make it a little bit more difficult to get that hood up. And you know, because you got to first off, if you're not at least my height, 6 foot, 6'1", right around there, it's going to be a bit difficult having to put your arm way up there and hold that hood up. You might have to get a little pole or something and do that. Okay, so just to think about it, if you are a little bit shorter fella or a girl that's a little shorter, if you're not 6 foot tall, if you're 5'11", 5'10", it's going to be difficult getting this set up right here. Okay, it's possible. You're going to have to, though, probably buy yourself a little something to stand on. Just saying. I know it. I'm not talking crap. I'm just saying, fellas. All right, this is your engine, though. As you can hear, runs good. Let's take a look. AC's running, cutting on and off right now, which is a great thing. So you can hear your compressor clicking on and off. You got an Optima battery there. It's been a while since I've filmed a car with an Optima battery, but that is a expensive battery, but it lasts forever. Red top, that's a good one right there. Very nice Optima battery. Those last a long time, and they can handle all these lights and LEDs and everything. That's why you're going to put an upgraded battery. There's those horns we were listening to earlier by Hella. How about that, man? Hella horns. I'll honk them one more time today so you can hear what them Hella horns sound like, but I'm not going to do it while I'm standing here because that's going to be loud as hell. But anyways, very clean engine bay, runs good. You got your air intake right there. Doesn't look like we got a whole bunch of aftermarket stuff up under the hood, but let's see if we can rev it. Sounds good. Hear that exhaust rumbling a little bit. Let's hear it. Honk that horn one time. We got a button over here again because you got this aftermarket steering wheel on there. You got a button over here. That's your Hella. It's hella loud. I love it. Anyways, that's under the hood of the Jeep. Let's take it, drop it back down. So one thing that kind of got my attention just now. There's so much stuff done to this Jeep aftermarket wise, of modifications from the interior to the exterior. But then when we got under the hood under there, it was pretty much, it seemed to look all stock other than maybe the exhaust. So not a bad thing, right? I guess that's a good thing. If you're going to buy one of these, I guess it's better just leave well enough alone, you know? Sometimes people get under the hoods of vehicles and start upgrading tons of stuff, and if it wasn't done properly or didn't go to a shop that necessarily you know, works on just these types of vehicles, a lot of stuff can get messed up. So it is, in a way, a nice thing to know that it's all stock under there, and you know, that's all I got to say on that. Share your opinion on that one. All right, guys, you got to see the Jeep today. It looks amazing. It is amazing. The price, I do not know the price. I know, man, I know some of y'all are cringing right now. You're like, ah, man, give me the price, right? Not exactly sure. I mean, seriously, guys, right here on the sheet, if I can find it in my pocket, I mean, just telling you straight up. I mean, let me show you. I mean, right there, it says Jeep Wrangler contact, okay? So he doesn't want to put a price out there on the web just yet, but you can imagine it's probably going to have a pretty big sticker price on it. I don't think it's going to be in the 30s or anything crazy like that. But again, if you're really interested in it, I'm sure if you know deep down that, hey, you want to buy it, I'm sure you can figure something out. Contact me. Let me know. Say, Chad, I'm really interested in buying that Jeep Wrangler that you got on your channel. I live wherever, and I'll even come down there and come get it from you. Contact me. I'll call the dealer. I'll find out the price, and we'll set something up. That's how we're going to do it here on the channel, folks, just so you know. If you see something for sale, we're not going to be, right now, we're not going to be blowing it up big time with the dealership's names online. We are going to basically promote the vehicles, let you see them, contact Chad, let's make a deal. These dealerships I'm working with right now, they are going to be letting me do most of the legwork and setting them up on these unique vehicles we're putting up on the website. So please remember that. All right, guys, let's see if we can hop back in on the Jeep, and we'll drive it one more time down the road and see how it feels. All right, guys, before we go, let's just take one last look at the interior just to kind of highlight some of the stuff it's got done to it on the inside. I never really highlighted these speakers up here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming those are almost like little bass tubes with mids and highs, and looks like a little tweeter right there. I'll have to get up in here and see what kind of speakers they are. you know, let you know the brand. Another thing you got back there, I was talking about a little bit earlier, it was a little bit hard to see them, but you got that netting on the back windows, looks really cool. And when you take the top off and all, it's gonna look freaking sweet riding with the top off. It's just a really cool looking car. Other little things on the vehicle that are really nice. I mean, you got these rubber floor mats right here. Pedals are in good shape. You got your pool balls, you know, going on there. Steering wheel, again, aftermarket, but you know, this feels really nice. Okay, I like that. Again, like we talked earlier, the horn is an external button right there to do that. You got your Sony radio. Other little things that you might not even really pay attention to, but I'm gonna point them out. Like, I like how this is going on here. That looks really cool to hold that door. Again, it's just not a regular old rope. It's something kind of unique. Other stuff, and I might miss a few things today, guys, but you got this right here. You know, that looks aftermarket to me to help you get in. That probably comes standard on it. You got the KM set up top with the with that. Other than that, I mean, the seats are in beautiful condition. I mean, they're not leather, they're vinyl, they're easier to keep clean. You know, and again, we got the other seat that's getting recovered as we speak. Let's go ahead and hop in. If I see something else, I'll point them out, and I'm gonna try to see what brand speakers there are. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, looks like we got really nice speakers in here. Polk Audio, if y'all can see the logo right there. Polk Audio, you got 4 of them sitting right up top here. I'm not gonna turn it on right now and do that because I don't want to get a copyright strike on my channel here for music. But good looking speakers, definitely. Got 4 of them right behind your freaking head, you know. But that's a great place for them as well, and I think most Jeep people, that's where they're putting them at on their Jeeps. A little bit closer look in the back. There's that net we were talking about. Got your roll cage in here. Very clean, man. I can't say it enough. What a super clean Jeep it is. You do got street wire set up here. I mean, look at that. You got nice big wires for the Polk Audio speakers that are sitting above your head, so you know when you turn this music on, you can crank it up. It's going to be sounding really good, and I'm definitely going to check that out for myself before we hit the street. All right, guys, the radio sounded great. The Polk Audio speakers, very clear. You know, the tweets, the highs, the mids, everything sounded nice and crisp and clear. Not a lot of distortion going on. I did turn up the bass a little bit, and those speakers put out some bump a little bit, man. They do sound pretty good. Now, it is not, I mean, don't get carried away. You know, it is not like having 2 12s in the back or 115 and you got all that, you know, shaking you around, but they do sound good. And a nice sound to have when just cruising around town. And you know, if you drop the tops down, man, I mean, you can turn those speakers up loud and get some really clear melodies. So not bad. All right, let's go ahead and put this bad boy in reverse. Roll our window down so y'all can hear a little bit. Man, I do not have a suction cup for my camera, right? But I'm loving this little spot here on the door. The spot up here on the dash. I mean, I could take my little camera with its stick and just stick it in stuff and hold it. That's really cool. I like that about this vehicle, man. It's got so much to offer for you know, just for whatever you need to use it for. Probably not going to be the best vehicle to be you know, having a big old burger and eating while going down the road, considering you got a stick shift. You know, you ain't gonna be able to do a bunch of texting and driving now. You're gonna be paying attention to the road. But I think that's definitely a great thing for people that are maybe buying a Jeep for their kids or even buying a stick shift car for your kids, is when you buy a stick for your kid, they're gonna learn how to drive a car the way it should learn to be driven. They're gonna feel like they're in control of the car. They're gonna be paying attention more to the road when driving. And again, new drivers out there, if you buy your kids a little Kia Forte stick shift or a Honda Civic or whatever, you know, they're not gonna have as much time to be texting while they're driving. They're gonna be paying attention to using the clutch and shifting gears and all of that. So anyways, let's go ahead and try her out. Sounds good. Like I said, I mean, right now, riding in 3rd gear, just smooth, not very loud. You know, that exhaust sound really comes when you're kind of pushing it a little bit, like right now. There's that sound. If anything, you got more tire sound in motor than the exhaust. She rides good. Downshifting, we're in second gear. Let's give it a little gas. It sounds really nice. I'm liking this one, guys. Thanks for watching today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe here on Charleston Car Videos. More sirens. And a school bus. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Really appreciate the dealership here giving me an opportunity to do some videos with them. And I think it's going to be a great relationship that we're working out. We'll see you soon, guys. Thanks again. I'm Chad. I'm signing out.